All right, so here in the next step, what you can do is actually set up it like this. So what we've done so far is this part, right? What we've done so far is this part all the way past this. This is what we've done so far. All right, this is what we've done so far. Now we will do this one later on. We will do this one, the navigation tabs. We will do that one. So what we're going to set up right now is this, right? What we're going to set up right now is this part. Okay, that's what you're going to do right now. So that's what it's actually showing us over here that we should do. Okay, so we're going to do that. Okay, now the navigation, you can, okay, the tagline, let's add it. We say that the tagline, we can add the machine. I mean, this is just hypothetical. I'm just using it. You can just choose the one that you want. So the machine behind the code, maybe something like that. All right, maybe something like that. So I mean, it's just a tagline that will show over here, just like you're seeing this one. All right, just like you're seeing this one here. All right, so let's go back here. Now, how do you want it to display? Do you want it to display in this form? This is just a list form. This is a list form. So there are different ways that you can make your articles display, right? You can choose stream. So as the one you're seeing right now is a stream. So it will come with the information of your publication, just like you're seeing over here, right? Just like you're seeing over here, information of your publication, and then the list of the various articles in here, right? The list of the various articles there. Okay, you can also choose a different one. The grid format will come with a one big story over here, and then the other stories will be there. Okay, and then you can also choose the list form where you have the image and then the story, right? And then the information, which is the same thing that is here, the information, the image, the story, something like that. Okay, and then you can also go with a mixed where you have one big story and then the titles of the other stories over here. Okay, you can also do that. You can also do that, and depending on what you want to show, right? Depending on what you want to show, maybe we should leave it to say grade, right? So depending on what you want to show, you can let your latest story show here, or something relating to say a tag, particular tag. All right, so maybe anything relating to machine learning. So if you write your article, you actually give it a tag, right? You give it a tag. So if I write any story and I give it a tag as machine learning, maybe that's what you wanted to show up first. So those stories that will be showing up first here should be it should be those stories relating to machine learning. Maybe that's what you want. You can do that over here by just showing that all stories having this tag should be there, or you can also say that any latest story that I publish should be the one that is here. So maybe we should leave it to the latest story here. Okay, and then you can add another session. You can add, just click on this and then add another session over here. Okay, and then maybe the next session should be some kind of tag, maybe anything relating to deep learning should be following here, right? Anything relating to deep learning should be following here, or you can add another one, and anything relating to say let me use tag, anything relating to machine learning should be following, or maybe this one should rather be machine learning, so that deep learning will follow that. All right, so it's giving you suggestions over here. Machine learning, I want just machine learning. All right, so anything relating to machine learning should show there. And then over here, anything related to say deep learning should show over here. All right, so you can add as many sessions as you want. Right, as many sessions as you want. So that part is done, and then you see this part, right? This part we set. If you see the background is kind of red, right? Something like that. So you can set either a color set to a color, or you can set a background, right? You can add a background image. Okay. So let's see background image. Maybe we want the background image to be something like this. All right. So it's loading. It's loading, taking a little bit of time. Okay. Now you can see that. If you set a background image, you see that how it is, right? And you can actually arrange it. Okay, you can actually arrange it by just clicking on the background image, maybe something like that. Yeah, maybe something like this is fine. All right, so we can leave it like this. We can just collapse this and then use a color. Now, if you want the color, you don't know You see, this one is saying that we should put a 6-digit hex value, right? If you don't know what that is, you just go here and then you just search 6-digit hex value, right? So you'll be presented with different ones, right? So maybe depending, you can go to the color codes over here. You can just click on any of them if you get it, right? And or maybe you can just search straight away with maybe say depending on the color, maybe yellow, right? Maybe yellow says to get has color. You can do something like this, right? And then you'll be presented with different ones here. So let me just click on this and see. Okay, so you can see there are different yellows here, right? So maybe we want a yellow like this. So I'm just going to copy this, then go back here, then I'll put it there. Now you can see that we have the color there. All right. And now this is what we have so far. Now I'm going to create it. I'm going to click on create, and then we create it. All right. Okay, so done. Now this is what we have. Now we have the background. So instead of the color here, right, we set the background. We can change the color actually, and then we have the publication name, and then we have the publication name. We also have this over there, right? We also have the tagline over there, right? We don't have publications because we don't have story. I mean, we don't have any stories here. It's empty, right? Because we don't have any stories here. All right, we're going to go and then do that. But before we do that, let's now go and deal with this, right? Let's go and deal with this part. So for that, we go here and then we go to we see that over here we have navigations, we have feature pages, and then we have home page. All right, so now we're going to go to feature pages. Right, feature pages is nothing but if you, for instance, if you click on cool stuff or if you click on the programming here, it should take you to a particular place, right? And that place is what we are going to set up, right? If you click on, say, let me click on cool stuff over here. Now you see that it's taking me to this place. So that's what we are actually going to set up, right? That's what we are going to do right now. So click on this new feature here. And then you see that you have a title. Now the title is just like this that you're going to give, okay? So now over here, title, maybe since we are writing about machine learning, maybe you should give it, say, algorithm. All right, maybe something like that. And then a link, right? How you want the link to be. So I just want it to be, the link is actually going to be added to what you have here already, right? Medium.com/Sandia publication, and then / then it will take you to that place. So maybe I want it to be, say, algo, something like that. Now you can see that it's added to this, right? You can see that as soon as you add whatever you add here, for instance, if I add, say, car here, you can see that the car will be added to this. You can see that automatically it will be there, right? So I want that extension to be, say, algo. So if I want people to come here, I can share this link, right? Medium.com/Sandia publication /algo, so that you'll get to this place. Okay. So now description we talked about earlier on. I mean, it's just the same thing. You want the description is used on search engine results pages. Good description summarizes the page and are about 160 characters. All right. So you can just give a description about what this page is about. So this page is actually about writing about machine learning algorithms, right? So depending on what you want that page to be, you can actually give that kind of description. So this page is about writing about machine learning algorithm, right? And you can give an image or not, right? So let me just quickly create an image for that. So okay, so instead of say a logo, I want it to be, let's go back. Let me choose one of the let me see, one of the YouTube thumbnails, maybe it will do. All right, so maybe like this. Okay, I don't want any of these. I just get them off. All right, so let me go to the images. Then for the images, I'll just choose something relating to algorithm, something like that. So let me just search for that algorithm, maybe something like or maybe Splash, maybe on Splash should do. Let's see. Okay, so maybe it's something like this. See, maybe something like this will do. So I'm just going to copy. Then I'll come to Canva. Okay, I don't want this. I don't want that. Then I'll paste it there. All right. Now it will start to upload. Right, you can see it over there. I want it to fit at the background, so I get rid of this. Then I'll drag and drop this at the background. Okay, let me get rid of this. Then I'll bring test. All right. Should be algorithms, or maybe machine learning algorithm. Okay, this one will be better. Now, I want to actually make it more visible, right? I want to make it more visible, so I'll use some elements here. Okay, I'll use some elements here to put at the background of just the writing. Okay, then I'll change the color of that, maybe this or that. Okay, I think this one will do. Let me make this one a bit bigger. So it's 66.3. I'm going to change it to say 80. Stretch it, see. Okay, so now this one is better. All right. This one is better. So I'm going to download this. So as I said, you can download in different format. I just want it to be PNG. All right. I click on download, then I click on that. All right, so it's getting ready to download. So now it's done. Now I'm going back to this place, and then I'm going to add that. Click on this. Okay, now it's loading. Okay, now you can see that it's there, right? You can remove it if it's not nice to your eyes. Right now, what we can do over here is to set, how it's going to be shown. You can see this one, right? This is more of the grid form. All right, this is a grid form that I did over here. So depending on how you want it to display over here, you can do it. This is the same thing as we did earlier on. You can set it to a list, all right, or a mixed or a grid or something, or a stream. Okay, so depending on how you want it and whether you want it to be a featured stories over here or some tag stories. So maybe in this case, tag stories will do, so that anything that is relating to machine learning algorithms, right? Anything that is relating to machine learning algorithms should be there, right? Anything that is related to machine learning algorithms should be the one too. And you can set as many as you want, whether you want 10 or 20 or 15 stories to be displayed. So it will be displayed accordingly depending on how many articles you have in there, right? And as you can see over here, you can set the title on or off, right? Over here, you can see that we have cool stuff. You can also set it, or you can set the title. So if you set it to on, maybe you can set it to algorithms. Okay, something like that. You can set it to algorithms, and then you can turn it off if you want. You can turn it on. All right, so basically that is how it is. You can add different session respectively. You can add different session. All right, and maybe this one should be featured, right? Our stories should be here. All right, then I'll save it. Okay, so this becomes a featured page. All right, and we're going to create a tag, a tab to relate to it, right? A tab like any of these, right? Like something like that, so that it will actually if you click on any of that tab, it will take you to that place, just like we clicked on cool stuff and it took us to that place. So we will be doing that now. Let's create about 3 or 4 different featured pages. So maybe anything relating to artificial intelligence. All right, so I'm creating another one, artificial intelligence. Then the link, I want it to be just AI, and the description, I want it to be maybe writing about artificial intelligence, something like that. And then you can add an image or not, right? In this case, I'm going to skip that. You can do it, follow the same process as we did for the other page, and then you can do that. Okay. So the display, I want it to be say great, right? I want it to be great, and that's all. Then I save it. Okay. Now we have two so far. Let me create another one. Maybe deep learning. All right. So anything that is related, yeah, anything that is relating to deep learning will be there. I want it to be said just DP or DL for deep learning. All right, so that the URL will be that. Okay, and then the description will be say writing. I mean, you can just give based on your description, you can give your description over here. All right, so writing about deep learning. All right, I'm just going to use it like that. I'm going to just skip the image, and then this one maybe I want it to be in a list form. So that I'll save it. All right, so now we have 3. Now I'm going to add another one. In this case, maybe anything related to data science. All right, should be there. And then I want the extension to be say DS. The description, I want it to be say writing about data science. All right, and then I'm going to skip the image. I'm going to leave it like this, so maybe I should just set it to grid. All right, then I'll save it. Okay, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 featured pages. So what we're going to do again is to go to navigations. All right, so navigations are these tabs that you can see over here. So that's what we're going to create right now. Now we're going to click on this plus, right? Click on this plus, and then since we created a page for algorithms, I'm just going to create a tab for that. So algorithm. All right, and then what you want it to display there? Do you want it to be a feature story, or do you want to use some tags, or you want to link it to some other publications or something like that? So you can set it to say a tag, right? So anything relating to say algorithm, all right, should be the one to appear. So if you click on, so that algorithm is actually going to appear at your home page like this, right? So if they click on that, they will go to a place where articles relating to algorithm is there, right? Or since we've set featured page, you're going to use that, and then you click on featured page, right? You click on featured page, and then you click on the featured page that we created. Remember, we created algorithm featured place, so we're going to link this tab to the featured place. Okay, then we create another one, maybe artificial intelligence, since we created featured page for that. So artificial intelligence. All right, artificial intelligence. Then we link it to a featured page. We link it to the artificial intelligence page. We create another one. We name it as deep learning. All right, then we link it to the feature page, which is called deep learning. We create another one called say data science. All right, we link it to the featured page. So all these are just customizations that you can do it per your own requirement. I think we are done with it, right? Okay, now done. Now this part is very important, right? You can link it to an external link, right? Where when people click on that, they will go to that link. For instance, if you can see here, this is what we are now creating. The last one over here is what we are creating now. This, right? This one, if you click on this data science project training, it will take you to data science website. Now you can see that it's taking us to an external link, right? Oh, we are now moved from here. If you click on this, take you to this external link, right? Let me close this. If you click on this here, right, it will take you, it will open another tab and then take you to a different page. All right, it will take you to that different page. Now you see where it has taken us. Okay, so now what you can do over here, right? What you can do over here to add your GitHub account, right? If you have any other website that you want to link, it's also fine. But it's good to be good if you add your GitHub account, so that you can showcase what you've done, what projects you've put there, what work you've done over there. People can easily see. So here is going to be your link, your GitHub link. So maybe dot maybe something, maybe your GitHub link, right? Dot maybe something like that, right? GitHub, no, www dot it's going to be something like that, dot git hub.com / maybe your GitHub link, right? So this, your GitHub link, so you just put that one there. You just put your GitHub link over here, right? So in this case, I'm just going to use this one for the tutorial purpose. I'm just going to use this. I'm just going to use that, okay? Just for the tutorial purpose, but use your GitHub link over here. All right. So without being done, we go ahead and then save it. All right, we save it. So now we are done. Now you can see that we have the algorithm, we have artificial intelligence, we have deep learning, then we have GitHub. Actually, let me change this background and then featured page settings. Okay, now I'm going to change home page. Okay, now I just click on the board, right? So now you can see that it's differentiating it for us, so that we can see our tag and that and the image, right? Maybe we should change the color a bit. Maybe something like this will do. So let's go back here, and then for the color we change it to something like this. Okay, so maybe something like this will do. All right, so we leave it to this, we save it. Right now it's saving. Okay, now done. We don't have article here, of course. We don't have an article here, so it's going to be empty over here, right? It's going to be an empty over here. So let's start by creating some articles, right? Let's start by creating some articles. So you can go here, then you go to new story, you click on new story, right? And then you start creating your own article here. All right, so we set up the title, maybe updates, something like this. Maybe updates in machine learning, algorithms. All right, updates in machine learning algorithms. So something like this. Maybe this is what you want to write. So over here you can add an image, right? You click on this plus, you add an image, right? If you don't have the image, as I said, you can just go ahead and then create one. So let me close this one. I'm just going to create one here. I'm going to use this template. I'm going to get rid of this, or maybe let me just use over here. So we're going to create something like this. Let me copy this, come back here, put it there. All right, so let me make this a bit smaller. Before, push it up a bit. Okay, now what I'm going to do is to make this a bit wider, okay, so that this can fit inside. Okay, so maybe something like this, right? Then I want, let me stretch it up a bit. Okay, now what I want is the background. I want to change the background. All right, so let me go to say pixels, or maybe let's go to this part and then choose some background. Let's get some background here. Let me search for something here. Okay, so maybe I want to use this, so I'll just copy it. I think that will do. All right, so let's go back here. Let's go to where we're editing. Yeah, then I'll paste it here using Ctrl V. All right, now I want it to be at the background, so I go to where it is loading. All right, then I'll pick it up, put it at the background. as nicely as that. All right. So this one, let me see what I can do with it. Okay, black, but I want it to be a little bit transparent. Yeah, now it's good. Okay. All right. So now what you can also do is to customize it. Now, if you go to say let me just search something like total data science. All right, let's search something like this. All right, now let's go to the images here. Okay, now you can see, if you see some of the images here, right? Now, for instance, this one, you can see that total data science is there, right? It's coming from total data science. Without this, maybe you could have been any other images at all, but you want to customize all your images so that Google actually get to know your images. Google actually get to understand, get to reference your blog or your publication, right? As easy as that. Okay, so this one you can see here, and besides, anyone that goes into your blog, you see that someone used it, mc dot whatever, mc.ai. This is someone's website, but the person copied my image, right, and put it there, right? The person copied my image and put it there, but you can still see that this image came from total data science, although the person came to Google and then copied an image randomly. And but if you see the image, as soon as you see the image, you know that it came from total data science. All right. Over here, you can see that this image, you can see that it's total data science is there. Right. So you want to customize your images, right? You can see it's there. You want to customize your images so that anytime that people, or anytime that your images appear anywhere else, it can easily be identified. All right. It can easily be identified. Okay, so now let's do that. So in this case, maybe you want to add your name or something like that on top. So let me push this above. All right, so maybe you want to add Sandia, maybe Sandia Pub or Sandia Publication. Maybe I should just put it in full, and then I'll make it smaller. All right, I'll make it a bit smaller, and then I'll put it somewhere here, or maybe somewhere here, or right above here. I can also add elements to the background so that it will stand out. All right, so I'm going to make this small, then I'll put it at the background like that. Okay, change the color to maybe black. All right, so now done. Anytime this image appears somewhere, you know that this image came from you, and I mean your publication will actually get to be visible, get to be known, right, anywhere. Okay, now this is done. Now we're going to download it. Okay, now done. Let's go back here and then add our image. So this is the publication or the article that we're writing, right? So let's add our image here. Now you can see that it's there. You can make it smaller, and then some of your words will be here, something like that. Or you can make it bigger, right? Or you can make it very big, something like that. And then your title will be here. Now over here, you can start typing, right? You can start writing over here anything that you want to write, all right? Now I'm just going to get any content from online, then I put it there, right? So maybe just going to get something like machine learning, yeah, something like machine learning algorithms. Okay, I think the full one did not come. Machine learning algorithms. So I'm just going to copy anything. No, at a normal circumstance, you're not supposed to copy things from here because duplicate contents are actually punishable. All right, and you need to just write your content. You can get it from different sources, and then you just write it. Okay, you just write it like that. And over here, let me maybe add Wikipedia so that I'll just get it from Wikipedia. Okay, so I'm just going to get these contents from Wikipedia. So I'll just click on this. I don't like this content. Maybe clicking on this. All right, so I'm going to copy this and then going to put it over there. All right. as I said, at the normal circumstance, you're supposed to write your own content over here. Okay, so now the content is small. I want to add more to it. All right, let me just go down here and then get some more. So maybe from here all the way to this place, can get it. Then I'll come here and then put it over there. All right, so now we have content. We have content over here. All right, now we can actually go ahead and then publish. All right, now automatically it will be added to your publication. Right, it will be added to your publication. If you don't want it to be inside your publication, you can also remove it and then you just publish it straight away on Medium, or without, I mean, publishing it in your publication. You can also do that. All right, so in this case we're going to publish it. And here is very important, right? As I said, add tags that are relevant to what you're writing so that it will be shown to those who are searching for that. All right, so this story is about machine learning algorithms. So we add machine learning as a tag. So those who are searching anything relating to machine learning will actually, this publication will actually be in front of them, right? So maybe we should add deep learning or artificial intelligence. We can add that, so it will give you suggestions that you can actually make use of. All right, select that, and then maybe data science itself we can add, maybe neural network or something. So depending on what you're writing about, you can add those tags. Okay, now over here is just a summary of what you are writing about. I mean, it's in your publication, so automatically it will fetch some of what you put in your publications. All right, so after that you can just publish it. All right, so now over here you can see that allow creators to recommend your story to interested readers. So if you remember when we're dealing with the image, the emails, all right, I showed you how they recommend your articles to people, right? So if you allow this thing, then they are going to show your articles to people, and it's important to do that. If you want to do that by yourself, you can also do that. You can publish it now, or you schedule a time that maybe in 15 minutes time, or maybe tomorrow morning it should be published. So you can schedule that, right? You can schedule that as well, and then you set the time, or you can just publish it straight away. So I'm just going to publish it. All right, so now you can see up here that the story is added to Sandia publications. All right, now you can see that our story is published. All right, our story is now published. Okay, so this is how it is, and then after that you can actually share. All right, you can share it. You can copy the link and then share with your friends, or you can share straight away on Facebook and Twitter and on LinkedIn. Right, you can also share it there. Now if I copy the link here and then go to LinkedIn, right, okay, so I just log into TDS LinkedIn account. So if you go to LinkedIn, you go to home, and then you start to push to this right now. What we can do is to actually maybe start writing something here, and let me just go down here and paste the link. All right, so then we can write something. Now let me close this. Okay, so now we're going to write something over there now. What we want to actually do is to get something that will hook them, that will bring them here to come and read more, right? And we want them to drive them here. So we want to hang them. We want to give them a story that will keep them hanging or keep them thirsty for more, right? So that they will come and then read more. So let's see if we can get some sentence here so that we can use it over there. So machine learning is the study of computer algorithms that improve automatically through experience. It is seen as a subset of artificial intelligence. Machine learning algorithm build a mathematical model based on sample data known as training data in order to make predictions or decisions without being explicitly programmed to do so. Blah 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 blah. Okay, let me just go down here. Machine learning is closely related to computational statistics, which focus on making predictions using computers. The study of mathematical I want something that will actually keep them hanging. Okay, so as a scientific endeavor, machine learning grew out of the quest for artificial intelligence. In the early days of AI as an academic discipline, some researchers were interested in having machines learn from data. They attempted to approach the problem with various symbolic methods as well as what were then termed. Okay, so I'll hang them here. All right, I'll hang them here. Now, what is special about this now? As if you can see here, right? Let me go and paste this here so that you can actually see now. As a scientific endeavor, machine learning grew out of the quest for artificial intelligence in the early days of AI. As an academic discipline, some researchers were interested in having machines learn from data. They attempted to approach the problem with various symbolic methods as well as what were termed. Now you want to actually know what this term is. You want to know what is after this. This is not a complete thing. It's just leave you hanging. It just leave you tasty for to know more. All right. So I just add this ellipsis here. 1, 2, 3. I just add this ellipsis here so that to show you that the story is not ended. There's more to it. So come to read it. All right. And the link to read it is this one. But if you look at this link, it's quite ugly. All right. I don't like it this way. So what I would do is to go to bit.ly. All right, so you go to bit.ly. All right, you go to bit.ly. If you can see here, bit.ly.com. All right, so you go to bit.ly.com, and then when you go to bit.ly.com, you paste your link here. All right, so let me just get this link again. All right, let me get it here. Copy it. Let me close this one. Copy it. And then you paste it over here. Then you shorten it. Now you can see how it's looking now. Right, very nice, very short. Very brief. All right, now we can use this one. So I'm going to copy this, right? I'm just going to copy it. That's the link I'm going to use. So I'm going to clear this one. All right, so after giving the ellipsis, then I'll paste it there. All right, so that it will be a link that if you want to read and complete this statement here, you want to know more about this, you click on that. All right, so we have the image here, but if you can see the Sandia publication is getting missing here, so I'll just get this thing off. Then I'll go and then get the image that I downloaded, or the original one. Right now you can see that this one is clear. Next. All right, now if I want to publish it, just add some hashtags so that it will appear. Hashtag maybe machine learning. All right, so it will actually appear in any other articles that are related to machine learning. So hashtag data science, hashtag artificial intelligence, or add all the relevant hashtags. All right, hashtag deep learning. Right, something like that. So you can add as many hashtags as you want. All right, obviously I'm not going to publish this. Sorry, you can also publish it if you have your Twitter linked to your LinkedIn. You can easily do that. All right, and then you can also publish into different groups. Right, you can also publish into different groups so that it will drive traffic to your publications. All right, you can publish to different groups so that it drive traffic to your publications. All right, so I'm going to discard this. Right, I'm not going to publish this. I'm going to discard that. All right, so that's what you actually going to do. Okay, and then one more thing, as you can see over here, right, there are some links that are here. Right now, if you want to drive this traffic to some place, maybe you want to, as I said earlier on, you can start to make money out of it by just signing up for the Medium Publication Partner Program. Right, you can sign up for that. Right, if I click on this Medium Partner Program, right, so the more you write, the more you gain. The more people get to read your articles. So if you write good articles and you get more traffic to it, more people visiting it and reading it, you start to earn something. So write something good, put your story to work, get recommended to readers, earn for your work, right, and then get paid monthly. All right, so if you write good articles, you get more visibility, you get more traffic, you can start to monetize it, you can start to make money out of it. Right, another way is to sign up for affiliate program. Affiliate program is nothing but if someone comes, so let me go back. If someone comes to your, so you just click on join the Medium Partner Program and you fill the form and you join. Okay, so affiliate program, as I was explaining, if you can see there are some links in here, right? So you can put some links in here so that when people come and click on that link and go to certain site to purchase or do some activity there, you get a commission out of it. All right, so affiliate program is nothing like let me go to say amazon.in. all right, now if you come here and you scroll all the way down, right, you can see over here, right, you can see over here that there's this become an affiliate, right? Become an affiliate is here. So if you click on this and you fill the form, right, it takes about a week or something like that. So you start at first, you start creating, you first start writing good articles, getting traffic to your place, to your publication. All right, getting traffic to your publications, and then as soon as you start getting the publications, you go to I mean, it's not only Amazon. I mean, Flipkart or any or other online platforms like say Coursera. You can get affiliate programs there. If you see say Coursera.org, if you go there, so I mean, any platform which is doing something which is relating to what you are writing about, you can go there and sign up for the affiliate program. So if you go through this, it will be somewhere. Let me see, yeah, you can see that affiliate is there. All right, you can see that affiliate is there, so you can sign up for this. You can click on that and then you sign up for that. All right, and then if you use those links, if you sign up for this affiliate program, you click on it. I mean, this is just a form that you fill. All right, and then they will check if what you're doing is relating to what you're doing. Right, so since you're doing something relating to said data science, artificial intelligence, something like that, you're talking about something like that, it's possible you can drive them traffic. You can drive traffic to their site. That's what they want, and they want you to drive traffic to their site. So as people click on I mean, as you sign up for that affiliate program, they will give you, you get a special link, and those special link you can be adding it. So for instance, computer vision, right? You can go to Amazon after you sign up for the affiliate program here, and they get you approved. You can go here and then maybe search for computer vision books, maybe something like that, computer vision books. Okay, so now with this computer vision book, you can copy the link, right, and then use it in your affiliate. There's a way that you can actually get into. They will give you some place that your dashboard, right? So if you copy this link and you go to your dashboard, you can actually convert it into an affiliate link. Then after that, you come here and then you just put it. So maybe I'll just click on edit, right? I'll click on edit. Okay, and then maybe with this link here, right? So instead of this link, I'll actually change this link and then use that particular link. So just get this link off, right? And then I'll just highlight it again. So computer statistics, computational statistics, right? I wanted computer vision actually. Okay, so just yeah, computer vision is here. So I'm just going to get rid of this link that was already there. Then I'll highlight it again and then click on this. So I'll paste this. I'll paste the new link here, the affiliate link here. All right. So now if someone comes, let me just copy this link, right? Maybe I yeah, you copy this link, you go to your dashboard that Amazon will provide with for you if you sign up for the affiliate program. Then you come here, and then you can just do Control V, or you can just highlight and then you click on this and then you paste it over there. All right, now this has become your affiliate link. All right, let me save and then publish. Okay, now let's go down. Now it's published, right? Let's go down there and see computer vision here. Now if I click on this computer vision, it's taking me to Amazon. Now you can see that. Now if someone comes, click on that and come and buy this book, you get a commission. You get a commission out of what they spent. If even if they don't buy this book and they go ahead and buy anything, it could be maybe baby clothes, it could be say women week or something like that. If they go and buy anything within 24 hours, I think so, within 24 or 48 hours, something like that. If they buy anything else, right, apart from maybe the book, right, anything else, you still get a commission out of it. All right, you still, so it's another way of getting money. I mean, earning money online. So you can also do that. You can also do affiliate marketing. I mean, aside the Medium partner program that you can also sign up for, right? You can also do that. The main thing to set up this is to actually communicate your ideas, to be able to be visible, to be able to learn through writing, to be able to better your communication skills, all right? And however, you can also take advantage of this and start to monetize it and start to make money out of it. All right. So take advantage of this and then set it up, and this is the article that you wrote. However, you can also invite people to write for you. You can also invite people to write for you. You can see over down here is just some recommended. These are some recommended articles that they are recommending for you. If you write your own articles, if you start to get a lot of articles here, those things are going to be your own articles. Now if I go scroll all the way down here, right, if I scroll all the way down here, it's still loading, right, it's still loading. You will see very soon it's still loading. Now you can see down here that there are some other suggested articles, and these articles are coming from TDS, is coming from Total Data Science straight away, not from any other suggested one, because we only have one article here, so they don't have any other article to suggest to us. All right. So if you keep on writing, you begin to also have people to read your other articles. All right. Now these are the article that you created. This is the article that you created. However, you can also invite people to write into your publication. So just think of your publication as the New York Times, or like the Indian Times, where different writers can go and then write into it. So let me just go and then add some writers, right? So I go to home, then I go to settings, right? Then if I go all the way down here, you can see the writers. So I'm going to add him here, save it. All right. Now now it's done. Now this, if I go here, right? Okay, so let me go to add publications. Let me refresh this page. Okay, so add to publications. Now you can see that Sandia Publications is there. All right, Sandia Publications is there. So I'm going to add it. So these are the publications that I can publish into. All right, so people can add your publications, or as soon as you add their email to your publications, right, settings, they can easily publish into that publication. So I'm going to submit this to you. Right, I'm going to submit it to you. Now over here you can see the story submitted. We will email you when the publication editor has reviewed your submission. So now you are the editor, it will come to you, you review it, and then you allow it, right, if you want to. Right, so now that is done. So now let's refresh this page. Now you can see that there's one message here. Click on that. Now just click on this. Now you can see that this is the 120 machine learning certifications for every data scientist. You can see that is it. All right. So what I'm going to do is to edit story, and then I'll publish it. Then I'll see that save and publish is here. All right. It's already in your. I mean, if you publish it comes into your publication. So I'm going to save and then publish. Okay. So now done. Right, so now we have two stories. We have two stories in your publications. All right, now let's go home and then see what is there. You can see that we have the two stories there. All right, so you can keep on adding different stories. All right, so in this case, if I go here, right, I don't reload the page. Yeah, it's good. We have two stories here. All right, we have two stories here with their tabs linking to different pages. All right. So you can keep on adding different stories here, right? You can keep on adding different stories. Okay. So this becomes your publication, and you can keep on writing about your ideas. You can keep on sharing your ideas. You can keep on communicating your ideas. All right. So guys, set it up. Let's get it started. All right, guys. So that's it. You can just get started and then set it up. All right. So I want to see how you do it, and then send me the link. Then I'll go through and see how it is. If you have any problem, just reach out to me. I'll help you out. Okay. So let's get started. Let's get it set up. All right. So have a nice day. Bye.